What's going on, guys? In today's video, I want to give you a comprehensive step-by-step review of the email software called GetResponse. Now, I've been using GetResponse for many years now, more than 5 years, and I always get people asking me, what is the best email marketing platform? So in this GetResponse review, I'm going to show you exactly why I like GetResponse and why I think it's perfect for beginners and why I went with it in the first place. Now, if you've been living under a rock, you should know that email marketing is one of the most profitable things you can do online. You can make a lot of money with email marketing if it's done right. And most businesses, if not all businesses online, use an email marketing software to make profits from their online business. On the screen here, you can see some profits and you can see how many leads I've collected. Now, to show you that this is for real, let me just refresh this page and I'll show you how many leads I've collected from this particular Google account in the last 1.5 years and how much money it's made, and it'll probably blow your mind. So we've made over $900,000 from this particular Google account in the last year and a half. We've spent $300,000, so we've made a pretty good return on investment from this particular account, and we've collected over 73,000 leads. So if you have the right email platform, the right funnel in place, you can possibly build a business online just like I have with this particular Google account. So let's jump into the tutorial, guys. And this is completely real. You can see all the stat tags. There's always people like, this is fake guru. This is completely real here. These are real stats. Let's do another refresh right here. And you can see that I can change the leads section to clicks. I can change it to whatever you want. So you can see that this is completely real. So here we go here. Leads, change that to clicks, and this is a completely real Google account. Now, this is how I collect my emails. This is from one of my websites. If you don't know how this works, what you do is you go and collect an email, and then you promote something in the back end with emails to those particular people. And you can give away a free book, a free course. You give away something for free, which is called the bait or an ethical bribe, to get them into your email list so you can make money in the back end. And this works for e-commerce stores, affiliate marketing, selling your own products, info products. This also works for if you have a blog or a website. If you have a YouTube channel, you might want to collect leads as well. You want to be collecting leads no matter what type of online business you're doing. So let's jump into this review, guys, and I will break down how GetResponse works, why I like using it, and I'll show you some of the stats in my account so you can see that email marketing actually really does work. Even though I just showed you these results, some people are always skeptical, but trust me, you want to be collecting emails in your business. It's single-handedly one of the most profitable things I do. So first of all, what is GetResponse? GetResponse is an email marketing software where you can build an email list. However, they have come out with a whole lot of new features. So essentially, they've built it as a marketing machine, that this is all you need to build funnels, collect leads, build landing pages and automation, all that sort of stuff. So as you can see, there's a lot of solutions that they have. So you can do things like build email marketing campaigns, which I'll show you what to do. You can build funnels. You can you can do landing pages, and you can do all sorts of stuff. Now, I haven't really used the landing page function too much with this particular product because I use another one. However, I have tested the landing page stuff before. It's not as good as I thought it would be, but that was 2 years ago, so it's probably a lot better now. Now, what is the pricing? How much does this cost? So one of the reasons why I like to GetResponse, it's literally probably the cheapest around. It was the cheapest one I found when I was looking, and it still is very, very cheap. First of all, you can start on a 30-day trial. I'll leave a link below. It is an affiliate link. I will get a commission if you go through that link, but you can get a 30-day trial. So you can test it out for 30 days, no credit card, and you can see how if you like it or not. But what I like about this is if you have an email list of 1,000 or less, it's only $15 per month. It's not that expensive. It's actually quite a good price. But if you want all the features, it's going to be $50 per month. It is a little bit more expensive. It's actually quite more expensive, but you get a lot more features with the program, with the platform. So I would recommend going with the $49 one because you do get all the automation. You can do webinars, you can do sales funnels, you can do everything, okay? And you can build out a full automated online business. Now, once you sign up to one of these guys and you get the trial, you'll come to a page like this. And this page is where you list all your email list and you do everything, okay? Now, the reason I like GetResponse is because it's very, very simple to use. You'll see on this account, I have over 83,000. I just did a clean out. I usually have over 100,000 at a time. And I do use other softwares as well, because what I do is I like to separate webinars from GetResponse, because GetResponse I just use for newsletter blasting and a few automated funnels. So I don't have all of my contacts on this, but as you can see, 83,000 contacts. So you know that I'm using this, guys, and I'm actually making money with this. So the first thing you want to do, guys, is you want to click the little thing up here, and you want to go to manage account when you first start, and you just want to change a few things, okay? You want to go to address and time, and you want to put in your address, okay? Now, I wouldn't recommend putting in your home address because you need some privacy. Either put in your business address, or you might have a virtual office or something like that, which is what I have. But you need to put an address in, because by law, you have to have your address at the bottom of the email. So that's the first thing you need to do, is go to your account management system and go and put your home address in there. Now, once you've done that, guys, you're not going to have anything in here. It's probably going to be blank. The first thing you want to do is go to list, and you want to go to create a list. And this is where you're going to create an email list. So this is going to be the list of people that you have, right? You build an email list. And I'm going to call this email list. I don't think you can use capitals, and you have to have no spaces. So YouTube test Frank. And I'm going to click create. And now I have a list called YouTube test Frank. That's my email list. What you want to do then is click on the little buttons, the three little things on the side here, and you want to go to settings. You just want to make sure there's a few things in place, okay? So you want to make sure it looks like this. Make sure you have your address down here. You can choose your address and leave everything like that. Subscription. You might want to have send subscription notifications turned off, because you don't want to get an email every time someone subscribes to your list. It can get annoying. So make sure that's turned off. And then confirmation email. Just leave this, because you might not have double opt-in turned on. So if you go back to subscription and you go require additional confirmation, and you put this little button on here and this little button on here, and you go to here, what it's going to do is it's going to send an email so people can confirm that they want to be on your list. Now, this is good for two reasons. Basically, it just gives you a clean email list, and it makes sure that people that have signed up are serious about being on your list. I don't have it turned on, but you'll get better open rates and you'll get a better quality list if you have it turned on. But I just have it turned off because I don't really like it. But yeah, that's up to you if you want to have confirm opt-in on. Now, we're going to go back to the bit here. And what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to show you how to set up an automated email marketing kind of funnel. This is what I use GetResponse mainly for, and it's very simple to do. So first of all, if you click on this little menu button here, you're going to have a lot of things that you're probably never going to use. So I never use store and products. I never use the files and images. I never use mobile apps. I never use simple CRM. I never use webinars on this one. I don't use the Facebook ads. But then you've got forms and surveys, landing pages, auto funnel, and all that sort of stuff. And you'll never use autoresponders. That's old. No one uses autoresponders anymore, because now we have a thing called automation instead. Okay, so I'm going to go to automation. I'm going to show you how to set up an automation funnel. Then I'm going to show you how to send out a simple newsletter and a few other things. So I'm going to click on automation. Now, what automation does is we're going to set up basically an automated workflow that's automated and literally prints you money, essentially. And I'll show you how to do that in a second. But the first step is we need to create an automated message. So I'm going to go to automation messages. And you'll see that I already have some here. What I might do is actually open a few of those up just so I can use them or show you some kind of like examples. So if we go to this one here and we go to preview, you'll see that this is a message right here. Now, the open rates, first of all, if you don't know what open rates are, it's basically the percentage of people that open your emails. Now, there's a big misconception that a lot of people think that that has everything to do with the program that you use. You actually have a responsibility as well, okay? So you'll see that I have really good open rates here, 59, 59, and then 61, and then 51, 51. But then if we refresh this, my open rates are quite low at the moment. They're under 20%. The reason is it's my fault. I've been using the same email for the last 3 years on this particular account to basically keep sending. What happens is eventually people will report your email as spam. It's just part of the game. And then what happens is that email becomes dead. So you want to make sure you have a fresh email every time, kind of like just refresh it every kind of like 6 months. And I'll show you how to add an email in a second. In fact, actually what we'll do is I'll show you how to add an email now, and then we'll come back to this just so you know how to add an email. Okay, so I probably did it around the wrong way. So what we'll do is we'll go back to this section here. You want to go up to here, and you want to go to manage account, and you want to go to email addresses. And this is where you can add an email to your account. Okay, so it shows the email that you're going to be sending from. Now, don't use Gmails, don't use anything like that. Use an email from your domain name. But it's that simple. Just go to manage accounts and then go email addresses and add email, and you can add your email. And then I'll show you how to use it in a second. We go back to menu, we go back to automation, go back to automation messages, and we want to create an automation message. Okay. Now you're going to be creating probably multiple automation messages. I usually like 5 to 10 to 20, depending on what kind of funnel I'm doing. So I'm going to go to create a draft, okay? And this is what I'm going to be using in my automation funnel. And now you can, and what you'll do is you'll choose your list. So we'll go YouTube test Frank. That's the list that I created. Email name, just put like, so we'll just put intro email 1. So this is the introduction email or something. No one's going to see that. That's just for your reference. And then we have subject line. So subject line is basically what people see in their email before they open it. Okay, so that's the subject line I'm going to put here. And then you'll choose your email from the drop-down menu that you put into your account. And that's the email you'll be sending from. Now I'm going to go to next. And then there's lots of templates you can choose from. So it's kind of good. I don't really use the templates, as you'll see. I just do a lot of stuff like this, unless I'm doing like e-commerce products. But you'll see they've got Thanksgiving. They're always updating. Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals, discounts, Merry Christmas. They've got so many templates that you can use. That's one thing I like about GetResponse. It's so beginner friendly. There's all of these templates that you can use, and you can simply go and edit them. Let me just click on one right now, and we'll go and have a look, and then we'll come back. So if I go use this template right here, this Thanksgiving one, it brings me into the email editing section of GetResponse, and look how clean it is. You can change everything. You can change the image. You can change whatever you like. Okay, it's really, really simple, and it's really easy to use. But I'm going to go back real quick, and I'm going to start with a blank canvas, because that's what most people usually do in the email marketing world. And I'm going to click on Start from Scratch, and I'm going to go to Blank Template and click Replace, because I already have one. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy this text here, because this is what I'm going to be using. Okay, and it works with blocks. So all I'm going to do is drag in a text block, okay? And I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to paste my text, and I'm going to make it, and you can change the font. I like the Verdana, and then I'm going to bring it down to around about 12%, or 12 pixels, or 13 is pretty good for the size, okay? So I've just created an email here, and then have a call to action. So click here to sign up for the training. So if I highlight this and click the little anchor link down here, I can put in a URL. Let me just pick one here that I've got for my course. You can put in a URL and click OK. And then when people click on that link, it'll go to whatever you're promoting. Now, what you want to do before you send the email is you want to go to test message and click send test message and choose an email, because you want to just make sure everything's working. Now, you can also add images by dragging in an image block and then click it. And then you can simply add files, and you can upload images. I've already got one here. So you just click add images, but I'm going to click this one here, and you'll see that it's added in an image, and I can change the size, and I can really do whatever I want with that image. Okay. So it's really easy to create emails, and then I just go next step. I don't need to really show you how to create the emails themselves, because they're actually really simple to create. Now, what we want to do next is go back to workflows. And I'll actually show you one of my workflows so you can see what it looks like, okay, and how it kind of, let me just find one that I've got running at the moment. So I'm just going to edit this one real quick, and I'll show you what it looks like, and then I'll show you how to create one. So what a workflow does, guys, is it brings people in from your contact list or from your email marketing form when you create one. I'll show you how to create one in ClickFunnels in a second, and also in GetResponse, or actually maybe just GetResponse. But what it does is you send out emails, and then you have like a delay, and then you send more emails, and you send more emails. And this is an automated workflow, so you don't touch it once it's set up. And all you do is focus on getting leads into this automated workflow, and you make money automatically in the back end. That's the power of email marketing. This is a 2-week email marketing setup here. I've got all of this crazy stuff coming in, don't worry about that. And you can see I've had 34,000 people through this particular workflow, and I'm selling my product. And I made quite a bit of money with this particular product. Okay, this is actually one of the products that I'm selling in these results here. And it works extremely well. But that's what people are talking about when they're talking about automated email marketing systems that make money for you. So if we go back now, I'm going to show you how to just quickly start one of these and show you kind of what the blocks mean. This is really all you're going to be doing with GetResponse in most email marketing platforms, because it's the most important thing. Now I'm going to go create workflow. And once again, they have a lot of options, but I just go with start from scratch. You just want to start from scratch with a blank canvas, because it's much easier to work with and understand if you do that. I'm going to name this YouTube test, YouTube test 1, and then I'm going to click subscribers, okay? The first step we want to do is, you can move all this stuff around. You want to click on this, and you want to go select the list, and you want to find the specific list that you created, okay? So mine was YouTube test Frank. So now anybody that subscribes via an opt-in email form that I'm going to show you in a second, that's connected to subscribe to YouTube Frank, is going to come into this workflow. And then what I'm going to do is I want to send them a message right away. So I'm going to send them a message, and I'm going to connect the dots. Basically, like, that's probably a better way to put it. This is just like a game of connecting dots. And then I'm going to go to automation, draft, and I'm going to go select message, and then you'll see here, intro email 1. That's the one that I just created. And then I'm going to put that in there and go apply. And then what I usually do is I'll save this. I'll go to save and publish, and then I'll create more emails. I'll come back, I'll put them in, then I'll go save it again, then I'll create some more emails, and kind of just, I won't do it all at once. Sometimes it'll take me like a week or two to create a fully automated system. But then what I can do, guys, is after I send the intro email, I can go wait for 1 day. Simple, wait for 1 day, or I can change it to 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, and then I can send them another message. It can be a follow-up message, it can be a YouTube video, it could be a course, it could be whatever you're trying to sell. Once again, click on this and go to automation, and then this time I'll actually click on automation because it's not a draft anymore. And I'll go to here and intro email Franklin. But you would have a different email. You'll probably have another draft ready. But that's how you do it, guys. You simply go and build these automated funnels that in the back end, right? So that's how you do it. So you create the message first, then you go and build out a workflow, and there's all of these different blocks. I'm not going to explain what every single block is, because when you're a beginner, it's not going to matter to you, and you're going to learn as you go what each block does. You want to keep it basic. You want to keep it simple when you're starting. And then go save and publish. Now what I want to do is I want to show you how to build an opt-in form quickly, so you can actually collect emails to put it into your workflow, because that's what you're going to want to be doing. So if I go up to the menu here and I go to, I think it might be form and surveys, or let me just check. So there's 2 ways you can do it. You can do landing pages, and you can create a landing page, which is probably the best way to do it. So we'll do the landing page one. So I'm going to go to create landing page. Here we go. So they've got all of these options that you can use. General, sign up and registration, which is probably the one that you're going to want to use. Okay. Sign up and registration. You kind of want to keep it simple, but okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down here, and we're going to actually click one that's like a free book. So this one right here, select template. And I'm going to name this collect leads YouTube. So let's say you're going to go and collect leads from YouTube. Okay, next step. Now, if you're wondering how I get, just let that load for a second. If you're wondering how I get pages like this, I use a product called Thrive Leads on my blog. I'll leave a link for that below as well. It's an affiliate link. And what happens is I actually put these forms on my blog and I connect Thrive Leads to GetResponse. Thrive Leads has a tutorial on how to do that, so you can figure that out. It's very simple to understand. I'll take you through step by step. But essentially, what I do, let me just show you real quick. So here's one of my pages. If we scroll to the bottom, you'll see that this form pops up. So I use a plugin called Thrive Leads on my WordPress blog that creates all of this, and then you can connect it to GetResponse, okay? And it's very easy to set up. So go and get Thrive Leads if you want to do that. But if you want to just send people to a simple landing page, you can do that in GetResponse. And you'll see down here that you can change whatever you want. So you can change the title, get access to the best content available in 2020, and start reaping the benefits immediately. So you can change all of this. You can change the image. You can change whatever you like. And you can change this form here. But you can edit all of this, guys. Okay, you can edit all of this stuff. And then you have mobile as well that you can edit if you like as well. Then you actually have a thank you page where once people put in their email, they will get directed to a thank you page. And you can edit all of this. You just double click on it, and you can edit all of this. Nice and simple. The next step, I don't really need to show you how to edit all of this, guys, because it's really easy to do. You just edit it. You click on it and you start editing things. Then you go to next step, and then on the next page, it's going to bring you to this. So my landing page settings, you want to scroll down, and you want to go to here. Choose list. So what list do you want to put it on? We want to put it on the list that we created. YouTube, test, Frank. I want to take confirmed opt-in off. And where it says day of cycle, you actually want to turn all of this off. So add into day of cycle. Turn that off, because what that does is that adds it into the old autoresponder that they had. You don't want to have that on, because we want to add it to the automation that we created. And then we're going to go to publish. And now I'm going to go view our landing page. Well, there's the link. I'm going to copy the link. And if I put this into my browser, it takes us to the page, and if we put in our email, it should take us to the thank you page. And then we should be in the marketing thing here. If we go to here and we go to automation, it hasn't popped up yet. It will show in progress, but it can take up to 15 minutes for that email to go in. It might not actually show in because I put a spam email in there. But what's happened now, guys, is we've literally created an automation workflow where someone will come in via the form that I created and connected, and they'll come into the automation workflow. That's exactly how it works. You don't really need to mess with all of the other functions. All you need to mess with is email marketing, automation, and that's really it. Now, if you want to send a newsletter to a list that you already have created, let me show you how to do that real quick. Go to automation, go to email marketing. Just go to create a newsletter. So if you already have a list that's gone through your kind of like automation and stuff, you can send out a broadcast. Then I'm going to go drag and drop email editor. And once again, you just choose a list. It doesn't really matter for the email list, the email newsletter, because it will just send one out anyway. But I'm just going to pick the linked list, email name, anything, and then subject line, whatever, right? And then make sure it's the same email, and then go to next. And then what happens is you essentially do the exact same thing. So I'm going to go start from scratch. I'm going to go use a blank canvas and next step. And I'm actually going to just type some stuff here because I showed you how to do it before. So just type some stuff, take off bold. Now let's say I want to send this out to a specific list of people that I already have on my account. I'm going to go to next, and I'm going to simply choose the list. So I might want to send it to this list here, and I might want to send it to this list. And then you can also go choose list if you want to exclude people. So let's say you have some people that have purchased your product and you don't want to annoy them with another email. You can exclude them by clicking one of the buttons down below, or the specific list. So here's people that have purchased my course in the last whatever time. I can click that. I don't want them to get an email. And then you just go to next step. And you send, I don't want to do it because it's going to send the email. And you just send the email. It's that simple. That's how you send an email broadcast to people that are already on your list. okay? And then here's all of your list here on the front page. You can actually add more widgets by clicking this little plus button here. And you can add different widgets if you like. So you can add form stats for specific forms that you've created. You can add new contact stats. So let's do all of my lists and save. We've on this particular account, we've collected over 238,000 people in the last few years. We've taken some out and we've brought some in. So that's how many we've got on this, that we've had. So we've deleted some on this particular account. We can do funnel summary stats, which I haven't created. We can do survey stats. You can have, like, it's so simple to use, guys. So that, my friends, is a GetResponse review. And this particular platform I've used myself for many years to make quite a bit of money online. Now, if you want a full tutorial on how to use this, where I take you through step by step and give you a more detailed breakdown, I will leave a link below to my course that shows you, this is an affiliate marketing course, but we have a full section on email marketing where I take you through step by step how to make money online with email marketing. There will be a link below in this description where you can go and click that and you can go and find out how you can build a profitable email marketing business online. Now, if you want some more tutorials, guys, I will leave some free videos up on the screen that shows you how to build an email list fast. And I'll also leave a playlist that you can click that right now to take you through 2 of my other videos that are completely free, where you will learn how to start an online business, grow an online business, and make money online. Don't forget to subscribe, tap that notification bell, guys. Drop a comment below if you have any questions, and I'll see you on one of the videos on the right.